Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So things are underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence, though, able to hold on this time. Caicedo calmly anticipates. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to head it! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Marino. And he plays one through. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Palmer, and here's Palmer. Nice sequence of passes. There's the shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Chelsea restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliché about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Zubimendi. Now this could be a chance. Gabriel Jesus. Gyökeres. Now Ødegaard. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. It's a good spell of possession, this. Space for him to turn and look. Now it's Fernandes. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Merino. Added Zubimendi. Saka. Ødegaard. Now Zubimendi.
1 minute added time.
Saliba. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fofana. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Chelsea really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And it's made its way to him. Chalobah. Sanchez sends that a long way. That's been cut out, well played. Fernandes. And it's Cucurella. It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Fernandes. Zubimendi. Saka. Fofana cuts it out. Now it's João Pedro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Saliba. Merino.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. No, just off target. Zubimendi. And it's Marino. Ødegaard. Gyökeres. For Marino. Zubimendi. This is a promising build-up. Saka.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, well played. Caicedo.
The attendance
James.
for this match was 60,332.
The most accurate pass. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Gyökeres. Tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Fofana. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Palmer. That is ended up in no man's land. Fofana gets across to intercept that. James. And it's Caicedo. Gyökeres. Colwell cuts out the pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passes short and sharp. Quality ball. Merino. Can he get it through?
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Fernandes. Spread out to the left. That has not gone well.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Caicedo charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cucurella. And it's Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Probing pass. And that is expertly dealt with. Caicedo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a throw. Cucurella. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Fernandes!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Marino. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saliba wins the duel this time. Merino. Fofana gets over and intercepts. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That has been cut short. That's it. There will be time for no more. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. João Pedro claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
It's finished all square.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100.
Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both. That could spell trouble. And he's found a way past. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Fernandez. Good ball, good take. Pass somewhat off target. Pedro Neto. Nice interception, well timed. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Rice, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now, can they get him away? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rice. Gyökeres, over to the right flank. Saka, he has found the way through. Chance for a shot! He's on it, can he get away? Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Now Colwell. Sanchez sends that a long way. Caicedo. Now it's Havertz. Played out towards the right wing. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. João Pedro. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Fernandez. Good read, needed to be. Zubimendi. Cucurella, looking for the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chalobah calmly anticipates. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Gyökeres. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Palmer. Chance here to counter. Caicedo. All the way back. Oh, terrible mistake. Gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Ødegaard. Pedro Neto.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there.
Substitution.
And it's Cucurella. That has ended up in no man's land. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Cucurella. Fernandes. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ødegaard. Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Vicious ball here.
Indicated.
That's beautifully weighted. Gabriel. Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
João Pedro has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Timber. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
For their well-earned break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Chelsea with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And we get things going again. Chelsea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp, gives it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. James. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Cucurella venturing down the left. Palmer.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. But here's Fernandes. Martinelli. He's found a way through. And he's being shifted off it. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Ødegaard. He's found space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And no mistake! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's superb. It's Gabriel Jesus! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Calafiori. Nice sequence of passes, this. Spread to the right. Palmer.
Palmer clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Martinelli. Caught offside that time. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Zubimendi. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Calafiori. That has been cut short. James. Zubimendi. And Calafiori. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Arsenal are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fernandes. Nicely spread. And the return pass. Well read, nice interception. Rice. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Cucurella. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Ødegaard. Fernandes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's in a great position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ødegaard. Rice. Gabriel Jesus tries to pass it through, and it's been played through.
Arsenal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now that's well seen too. Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. And we're done. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Pedro Neto.